Every 40 seconds, someone in America suffers a heart attack. But what if it happened to you? Completely alone. No one around to notice. No one to call for help. Just you, your body shutting down, and the terrifying question, what now? Hi, this is Life in Words, and if you're over 60, this could be the most important video you'll watch all year. Because today, we're not just talking about surviving a heart attack, we're talking about surviving it alone. In the bathroom, in the kitchen, in your car, in the middle of the night, with no one there but you. Medical studies show that the first 10 minutes after a heart attack can decide whether you live or don't. And yet, most seniors are dangerously unprepared. The reality is, heart attacks don't always feel like they do in the movies. There's no dramatic collapse or clutching your chest. It might just be a cold sweat, a wave of nausea, a strange fatigue. And if you ignore it or make the wrong move, it might be too late. But here's the good news. There are 7 proven techniques, backed by emergency medicine and cardiology research, that can keep you alive long enough for help to arrive. Simple, practical things you can do right now to prepare. So hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, because what you'll learn in the next few minutes might just save your life, or the life of someone you love. If you're ready to take control of your heart health, type "prepared" in the comments to let us know you're with us. Now, let's dive into survival tip number 1. Tip number 1. Recognize the early warning signs. Here's something that could save your life. Your body often warns you, sometimes up to 24 hours before a heart attack strikes. But most people ignore the signs because they don't look like what you'd expect. Let's be honest. When we think heart attack, we imagine someone clutching their chest, falling to the floor. But for people over 60, especially women, it rarely looks like that. In fact, over 50% of seniors miss the warning signs, according to the American Heart Association. So, what should you look for? It might begin with unusual fatigue, a deep, draining tiredness that doesn't improve with rest. You didn't lift anything heavy, you didn't skip sleep, but suddenly you feel wiped out. That's your body trying to conserve energy as the heart struggles to get enough oxygen. Women especially need to be cautious. According to the Journal of Gerontology, women over 60 are 70% more likely to experience atypical symptoms, like upper back pain, shortness of breath, or even just feeling off, without any chest discomfort at all. And what about cold sweats that come out of nowhere? Nausea or dizziness that you chalk up to dehydration or skipping lunch? These are not just inconveniences, they are your heart's emergency signals. Remember this: timing is everything. Cardiologists call the first 10 minutes after symptoms begin the golden window. Acting within this time can double or even triple your chances of survival. So the next time something feels strange, don't brush it off. Don't wait. Call emergency services immediately. Trust your instincts. Your body is speaking. Are you listening? If you've ever felt one of these symptoms and ignored it, type "yes" in the comments. You might not be alone, and your story could help someone else take action in time. Tip number 2. Immediate actions when alone. So you've recognized the signs: a crushing fatigue, cold sweat, maybe shortness of breath. And you're alone. No one around to help. What you do next may be the difference between life and death. Your very first move should be simple but critical. Call emergency services immediately. Do not wait to see if it gets worse. Don't try to tough it out. Medical experts say this single decision dramatically increases survival odds. Here's something you might not know. Most smartphones today have emergency shortcuts. On iPhones, for example, pressing the side button 5 times quickly can activate emergency SOS. On Android, similar shortcuts can be set up in your settings. The ARP strongly recommends that everyone over 60 set these up today, not later. After calling for help, your next step is to position your body to reduce strain on the heart. The Cleveland Clinic recommends a semi-reclined position, not flat. That means you sit at about a 30 degrees angle, supported by pillows or cushions if possible. This helps blood circulate better while putting less pressure on the heart. Here's another powerful tool: your breath. In a crisis, most people panic, which only increases the heart's oxygen demand. Instead, try the 4-7-8 breathing technique. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 7 seconds, and exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. This pattern stabilizes your breathing, calms anxiety, and reduces your heart's oxygen needs. According to the Journal of Emergency Medicine, these simple actions can improve your chance of surviving by up to 40%, especially if help is delayed. If you didn't know any of this before, let us know by commenting "I'm learning" below. Your awareness today could mean survival tomorrow. Tip number 3: how to buy time until help arrives. You've called for help. You're doing your best to stay calm. Now the question is, how do you survive the next 5, 10, or 15 minutes before they get to you? Here's where every second matters, and your actions can make a massive difference. Let's talk about how to buy time, literally, until help arrives. First, your body position can make a big difference. While we mentioned a semi-reclined posture earlier, if that's not possible, doctors from Johns Hopkins recommend the recovery position, lying on your left side with your right knee bent forward. This position reduces pressure on the heart and improves blood flow to vital organs. Now, here's something most people do wrong during an emergency. They move too much. Pacing around the room, sitting up and down, or panicking only makes your heart work harder. And that's exactly what it can't afford right now. Instead, conserve your energy. Stay as still as possible. Let your body focus on survival. Second, think ahead. The American Heart Association encourages creating a heart emergency kit, a small box or pouch in an easy-to-reach location. It should include a list of medications, your medical history, emergency contact numbers, a bottle of aspirin, if recommended by your doctor, a phone charger or backup battery. This can be a lifeline not just for you, but also for emergency responders who need to act quickly. And here's a pro tip. When you call 911, use precise language. Say, possible heart attack, elderly person, home alone. These keywords trigger priority dispatch protocols in most systems and can shave up to 3 minutes off response time, according to the American Journal of Emergency Medicine. Finally, relax your mind. Visualization and deep breathing can reduce your heart's oxygen demand by up to 20%. Picture a calm scene, waves, trees, a quiet moment with a loved one. It may sound simple, but it works. If you're committed to creating your own emergency kit this week, type "ready" in the comments. You'll inspire others to prepare too. Tip number 4: prevention. Prepare your home and body. Let's face it, when it comes to heart attacks, prevention is always better than emergency reaction. What if your home was already set up to help you survive? What if your daily habits were quietly building up your heart's strength every morning? It starts with your environment. According to the National Council on Aging, something as simple as rearranging your furniture can shave 7 full minutes off emergency response time, especially for seniors living alone. Think about your current layout. Are your phone, charger, medications, and door easily reachable without obstacles? Keep a charged phone by your bed and favorite chair. Install night lights in hallways. These are minor adjustments that could save your life. Now let's talk about what you do every day. You don't need a gym or fancy equipment to strengthen your heart. The American Heart Association recommends 5-minute seated exercises that anyone over 60 can do, right from your living room. Simple movements like arm circles to boost circulation, gentle knee lifts to engage core and leg muscles, ankle rolls to prevent clotting and stiffness. Consistently doing these each morning has been shown to reduce cardiovascular events by up to 40%. And don't forget the kitchen. It's your first line of defense. According to the Journal of Nutrition, foods like berries, leafy greens, fatty fish, and nuts all protect against arterial inflammation and maintain flexibility in your blood vessels. In other words, these aren't just groceries. They're heart armor. There's more. Hydration and stress management are silent heroes in heart health. Seniors often drink less to avoid bathroom trips. But mild dehydration forces your heart to work harder. And daily mindfulness practices? They've been proven to reduce heart attack risk by nearly 30%, especially in adults over 65. If you're ready to change at least one daily habit starting this week, comment Heart Smart below. Let's build stronger hearts together before an emergency ever happens. Tip number 5. Recovery and rehabilitation. After a heart attack. Surviving a heart attack is just the beginning. What comes next? The first 30 days, often called the golden month, can shape the rest of your life. According to the American Journal of Cardiology, patients who make positive lifestyle changes and follow a structured recovery plan during this critical window reduce their risk of a second heart attack by up to 50%. But here's the shocking truth. Nearly 40% of seniors never complete their recommended cardiac rehabilitation. So let's talk about what real recovery looks like. It starts with physical healing, but also requires emotional strength. Many seniors feel overwhelmed, anxious, even ashamed after a cardiac event. But this emotional weight isn't just in your mind. It has real, measurable effects on your heart. A study in the Journal of Psychosomatic Research found that post-heart attack anxiety significantly increases the chance of another event. That's why cardiac rehab isn't just about exercise. It includes support groups, counseling, and structured confidence-building activities. You'll gradually return to independence, starting with short solo moments and increasing over time. This approach rebuilds trust in your body. Technology can help too. Medical alert systems, smartwatches that monitor your heart rate, and scheduled check-in calls with family all provide safety without sacrificing independence. And don't underestimate the power of food and movement. The Journal of the American College of Cardiology reports that specific heart-healthy diets can reverse arterial damage. Meanwhile, supervised physical activity during rehab can improve heart function by up to 30% in just 90 days. Your heart has survived something major. It deserves your best care now. If you or someone you love has been through a cardiac event, let us know in the comments with Stronger Every Day. Your story may be the hope someone else needs to keep going. Tip number 6. Creating a personalized emergency plan. What if you could save your own life just by having the right information in the right place? When it comes to heart attacks, especially if you live alone, preparedness is power. And yet, most people don't have a clear emergency plan. No printed medical history, no designated contact list, no idea what steps to follow. But here's the truth. Those small gaps can cost critical minutes, and maybe your life. The American Heart Association has created a simple 3-step template for seniors. A list of your medications and known medical conditions. Emergency contacts, doctors, family, neighbors. clear step-by-step actions to take during a cardiac crisis. According to the Journal of Emergency Medicine, having this information easily accessible on your fridge, in your wallet, and by your bed can reduce response time by up to 9 minutes. That's not just time, that's survival. But the plan isn't just about paperwork. It's about human connection, too. Some senior communities use a good morning system. Neighbors place a sign in the window by 10 a.m. to confirm they're okay. If no sign appears, a simple knock could be life-saving. You can also create coded messages with loved ones, like sending a single emoji or phrase to indicate you need help without triggering panic. And don't forget technology. Smartwatches today can detect falls, irregular heart rhythms, and even auto-dial emergency services. According to the National Institute on Aging, seniors using wearable alert tech had 48% faster emergency response times during heart events. If you're serious about protecting your independence, it's time to act. Build your emergency plan this week. Print it. Share it. Practice it. And if you're committing to this today, type "prepared" in the comments. Your courage to plan may save your own life or someone else's. Tip number 7. Real survival stories that inspire. Sometimes, the best way to understand the power of preparation is to hear from those who lived to tell the tale. Take Margaret, a 73-year-old retired teacher from Ohio. One morning, she woke up feeling strange, not in pain, just off. A deep fatigue, a hint of nausea, and an odd tingling in her left arm. Instead of brushing it off, she remembered what she saw in a video, maybe even this one. She called emergency services immediately, lay in a semi-reclined position, and focused on her breathing. When paramedics arrived 9 minutes later, they confirmed what she feared. A heart attack was in progress. But thanks to her quick actions, Margaret avoided serious damage. Her cardiologist told her, "You didn't just save your heart. You saved your life." She's not alone. The American College of Emergency Physicians studied hundreds of seniors who survived cardiac events while alone. The difference wasn't age, it wasn't prior health, it wasn't luck, it was knowledge. Those who recognized subtle warning signs, acted immediately, and followed basic emergency techniques had dramatically better outcomes. Stories like Margaret's are not rare. They're becoming more common thanks to education, technology, and proactive planning. One 78-year-old man in Arizona even created a neighborhood emergency network after his own cardiac scare. His system has saved 7 lives in his retirement community to date. And it goes beyond survival. It's about transformation. Many survivors report a newfound clarity of purpose, stronger relationships, and a deeper appreciation for each day. Studies in the Journal of Positive Psychology found that patients who embraced recovery with hope and intention experienced better physical healing and mental resilience. So what will your story be? If this message gives you hope or reminds you of someone who needs to hear it, share this video now. And if you've made it this far, comment "hopeful" below to remind others that survival is not only possible, it's powerful. Conclusion. This knowledge could save your life. A heart attack doesn't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't ask if you're ready. And it doesn't care if you're alone. But now, you are. You've just learned 7 life-saving strategies that most people never hear about. Techniques backed by science. Simple actions that can mean the difference between tragedy and survival. And the truth is, this information doesn't just belong to you, it belongs to everyone you care about. Because preparation isn't fear, it's power. It's the power to protect yourself, to live longer, stronger, and with peace of mind. To face aging not with helplessness, but with confidence. So here's what you can do right now. Like this video, if you learned even one thing that could save a life. Type "prepared" in the comments if you're committed to creating your emergency plan this week. And most importantly, share this video with at least 3 people you love. It could save them, just as it may one day save you. If you haven't already, subscribe to Life in Words and turn on the bell icon so you never miss life-saving content like this again. We're here to help you live wiser, longer, and on your own terms. Remember, your life isn't behind you, it's in front of you. Preparation is not just protection, it's love in action. Stay safe, stay strong, and we'll see you in the next video.